The primary healthcare is the champion of the health systems everywhere, in every country in the world. It provides an unlimited access for all population groups within the society, including vulnerable groups and people living in distant rural communities. The core function is to provide better health and quality of life for the persons and the society as a whole. The primary healthcare presents an essential part of the healthcare systems that provides overall and continuous care for all people in need. It acts as an effective network of primary healthcare teams composed by a doctor and a nurse that integrates and coordinates the care within various levels of care in the health system, but also establishes links with the social care system. All patients highly benefit from the empathy of their doctors and nurses in the primary healthcare facilities. And they become familiar in this way with the circumstances and difficulties they're facing in their homes, in their families. And therefore, they become more familiar with the problem that is the reason that they are visiting their practices. But also, they're providing their outreach services, and they can see and visit their patients in their homes, thus helping them to preserve, improve their health, and also to have more quality years in their life where they can contribute for their families and for the society. The primary healthcare gathers enormous information and data during the visits of their patients, and they have the ability to synthesize and to analyze this information that they're gathering. They can provide this information to the various organizations and the ministry, and they provide statistical analysis. Therefore, they can maybe readdress the strategies that are built within the countries, aiming to improve the population health. And therefore, they have to be able to deal with all various works and within the system. Many of us, and especially in the institutional or international level, they can say that the primary healthcare is the silent part of the healthcare system, but only when it's compared to the higher levels of care that are providing expensive, sophisticated services using this highly expensive and sophisticated equipment by various clinical services. But in fact, if we hear all the voice of the population, then the primary healthcare is the champion and the most sound part of every healthcare system in the world.